How to get rid of negative thoughts in life. Negative thinking can be a mental burden, dragging us into cycles of anxiety, low self-esteem, and fatigue. However, getting rid of these thoughts is not only a journey of psychological improvement, but also the key to living a happier life. Here are some ways to help you get rid of negative thoughts. Have you ever felt caught up in negative, inescapable thoughts? In modern life, this is very likely to happen, but if we learn to face and overcome, the mind will become lighter. Let's learn together how to escape the spiral of negative thinking. Do you feel like a sleepwalker in this life? Do you dream of being more free, more adventures, wishing for more time or more love? Or are you sick on Monday mornings? Are you still trying to find a way to live the most meaningful life? If the answer is yes, then you are still far away as a loner. The sad thing is that most people are living like they've never really experienced what life has to offer. In your current life, what you need to understand is that your mind is your confinement, where you don't want to be. That doesn't mean you just need to wish for a new life, but you have to actively work towards a more fulfilling life. Identify negative thoughts. The first step to overcoming negative thoughts is to identify them. Pay attention to times when you criticize yourself or feel trapped in anxiety and sadness. Recognizing when negative thoughts appear will help you consciously cope and transform them. Negative thinking often comes in the form of self-criticism, anxiety about the future, or regret about the past. Only when we are aware of their existence can we begin the journey of healing. Once you have identified negative thoughts, find ways to change your perspective. Instead of focusing on the bad things that can happen, think about the positive possibilities. Ask the question, what if this situation wasn't as bad as I thought? Or, can I learn anything from this? Practice gratitude. How has your life been these past months? Fun, sad, angry, anxiety, or tired? If you now receive the question, what makes you feel most grateful? Do you have questions ready, or do you slow down for a few seconds and think? Can you easily name the moment you feel happiest during the day? Does your mind still have enough room for gratitude, or is it filled with other negative emotions? Learn to be grateful that life is better now than it was in the past. Thank you for each day that passes so smoothly. Thank you for your good health today to complete the job well. Gratitude helps us focus on the good things in life instead of letting negative thoughts take over. Every day, take time to write down at least 3 things you're grateful for, even if they're just small things, like a beautiful sunny morning or a delicious cup of coffee. Have you ever thought that one day you will practice gratitude? Have you ever sat down for 5 minutes a day to be thankful for everything that happens in your life? Gratitude is a feeling of gratitude for positive things that happen in each person's life. Gratitude can come from simple things like waking up every morning and feeling grateful while you're alive, or being grateful that the weather is beautiful today. Those seemingly simple things are often forgotten by us and think that it is obvious that they must happen. When we practice throwing in negative things, we forget there are many other good things going on around us. We blame everything that is making our lives chaotic and miserable. Instead of giving thanks, we think this life is unfair. But whether life is truly unfair or not depends on how we perceive it. Gratitude helps people see life more positively and face difficulties and challenges more resiliently. It helps people focus on the positive and not be defeated by the negative. Divert mind. When you find yourself caught up in negative thoughts, find ways to redirect your mind with positive activities. Walking outdoors, practicing yoga, reading a book, or even writing a diary can help you break the chain of negative thoughts and regenerate positive energy. Think of a real or imaginary favorite place that makes you calm and happy. Be it the beach at sunset, a comfortable chair in front of the fireplace, or a stream in the forest. Focus on details. For example, can you smell pine needles? See bubbles in the water? Hearing gurgling and splashing? There are recordings and apps that can support their quotes, something incredibly mellow about nature. Going out to enjoy fresh air always helps our minds relax more when you have the chance. Walk along the beach, breathe salty air, listen to the waves crashing against the shore and the feeling of sand creeping between your toes. You can also go to the park, take off your shoes and walk on the lawn. Try going out and connecting with nature, even if it's just admiring beautiful sunsets or watching thunderstorm clouds rise on the horizon. Nature has a great way to calm our minds. The first step to calming your mind is to pay attention to your stress and anxiety levels. Your body has a great feedback system. Stress appears to let you know that things are out of balance, and when you feel it, it's time to take a mental break. Even just a few minutes can make a difference, so don't let a tight schedule prevent you from finding some peace on a busy day. Practice meditation and mindfulness. Meditation and mindfulness are powerful tools that help us control our minds. When you practice mindfulness, you learn to observe your thoughts without getting carried away with them, thereby helping you minimize stress and anxiety. Daily meditation also helps increase concentration and maintain calmness in the soul. Stay away from negative effects. There are many negative factors around us, from the media and social networks to bad relationships. Be selective and limit your exposure to these factors. Instead, look for positive inspirations like books, podcasts, or close friends who encourage you. Building a positive environment you're surrounding also have a powerful impact on your mood and thoughts. Create a neat, clean, and positive living space. You can add details such as trees, natural light, or inspirational paintings to help your spirit feel more comfortable. Focus on the present. Frequently, negative thoughts appear when we worry about the future or regret the past. By focusing on the present, you will reduce stress and be able to enjoy life more fully. Learn to work with what's going on right now instead of letting your thoughts stray into what's past or not yet. We often have nostalgic thoughts about the past and feel regretful about why we didn't try harder in the past, why we were so good in the past, but now we fail. Gnawing at the past, although it can sometimes make you feel happy, will immediately be filled with feelings of regret, sadness, and depression in reality. The past, whether successful or unsuccessful, is still just the past. Things that cannot be changed, while whether the destiny of the present and future is good or not is up to you to decide. Instead of being nostalgic, use the past as motivation for you to move forward and try harder to get your hands on good things. Seek support. If negative thoughts are too difficult to control, don't hesitate to seek help from family, friends, or psychologists. Sharing your feelings with others can help you have a different perspective on the problem and get support when needed. Life is full of challenges, and everyone faces negative thoughts at times. However, by identifying, changing, and controlling our thoughts, we can create a more positive life. Mental training is a long journey, but the results will help you live happier, more confident, and happier every day. Talk to trustworthy people, funny people, people who can give you useful advice. Sometimes you can also try talking to a stranger. Talk to trustworthy people, funny people. Talk to trustworthy people, funny people, people who can give you useful advice. Sometimes you can also try talking to a stranger, because when they don't know who you are, they can give more sincere and fair advice. With the development of the internet and social networks, finding friends around the world is no longer difficult, and who knows, maybe you can find better friends. Quote, T live for others, live for yourself. Throughout your life, you have probably been advised many times to live according to other people's opinions, from family, friends, to social standards. But the truth is that your life belongs to you, and only you have the right to decide your path. Don't live for others. Don't choose a path based on other people's expectations, even if they are the dearest. Your life, your choices. Each person is born with their own mission, with different passions and dreams. If you choose a path based on other people's expectations, you may lose the opportunity to explore and develop yourself in the most authentic way. Decisions about work, education, emotions, and life in general need to come from your true desires, because only when you are true to yourself will you find joy, meaning, and freedom in life. Pressure from family and society. Many people choose the path not because of their own desires, but because of expectations from family, friends, or society. Pressure from pleasing your parents, living up to social standards, or adhering to standards can lead to feelings of deadlock, disorientation, and even dissatisfaction with your life. This reduces the joy in life and makes you always feel like you're not good enough, even when you've tried your best. True happiness comes from living right with yourself. True happiness does not come from pleasing others, but from living true to your people and values. When you choose the path your heart tells you, you will feel satisfaction and contentment. Take time to get to know yourself. Discover what truly makes you happy and meaningful in your life. When you find that, you will have enough motivation and strength to move on, regardless of other people's judgments or expectations. No one lives your life. For you, people around you can give advice, even try to navigate your life, but only you are the one who lives the consequences of those decisions. So remember that no one lives your life for you. They cannot feel the sadness or disappointment you face when living a life that is not yours. Keep faith in yourself and remember, you are the only one responsible for your life. The courage to say no. Sometimes, living up to other people's expectations comes from fear of rejection, being judged, or not being loved. However, remember that the courage to say no to things that don't suit you is important. Be brave enough to refuse paths that do not belong to you, even if it is pressure from family or society. This doesn't mean you lack respect for others, but that you are respecting yourself. Stop comparing yourself to others. Comparing yourself to others does not always become a motivation for you to try harder, but only makes you feel less incompetent, less self-conscious, and more defeated. This is also the factor that originates negative thoughts in the mind. Causing you to stay still because you think you are weak and unhappy. Even comparing yourself to someone weaker won't help you feel much better. To get rid of the negative thoughts that are holding you back, stop comparing. Sometimes it's not just trying to succeed, but only when you do your best. Even if you fail, you won't feel regretful. Success will sometimes come with luck, but your efforts will definitely pay off. Or at least, even if you fail, you can still smile and tell everyone that you put in a lot of effort and are proud of yourself. Change your healthy lifestyle to get rid of negative thoughts. Personality, spirit, and thinking are completely closely related to each person's lifestyle. Therefore, to soon get rid of negative thoughts in life, you need to change your life to a healthier and more scientific life soon. Only when there is stable health and the body is fully energized will the mind be in the best states. Specifically, you should do the following. Make sure to get 7-8 hours of sleep a day, of which you should prioritize sleeping before 11 a.m. Instead of staying up late to solve problems and waking up late the next day, you can swap back, sleep earlier, and wake up earlier. Create a habit of regular exercise. Physical activity not only improves physical health, but also has a positive impact on psychology. When exercising, the body produces the hormone endorphin, which helps improve mood and reduce feelings of stress and anxiety. You can choose gentle forms of exercise such as walking, jogging, yoga, or taking exercise classes to improve your health and mind. Healthy diet has a big influence on how we feel about ourselves and life. Eating healthy and nutritious enough helps the body balance energy and maintain a better mental state. Supplementing foods rich in omega-3s such as fish, chia seeds, walnuts, B vitamins such as green vegetables, eggs, nuts, and magnesium such as cashews, spinach can help improve health brain and reduce stress and anxiety. Set a list of goals you want to achieve and start working on them. You will die someday. But before that happens, experience life in this world as much as you can. Set goals and write them down on paper. Set monthly goals for 1 year, 5 years, and 10 years. Write down what you want to achieve for each stage of your life and always review to make sure the process is actually going the way you want. This list will constantly expand, and you probably won't achieve all your goals, but writing them down will make you more likely to achieve them. Always control yourself. Key to positive living and success. Life is a series of unpredictable events, but the most important thing is not what happens to us, but how we react to them. In this world, there are two types of people: those who focus on what they can control, and those who pay attention only to what they cannot. Which lifestyle you choose will determine your quality of life, success, and even happiness. 1. Focus on what you can control. Successful people are often clearly aware of what they can control and master these factors. They know that they cannot control others, the weather, or unexpected circumstances, but they can control how they react. Managing yourself well, from thoughts and emotions to actions, is the way to create positive change and lead your life in the desired direction. When you focus on what you can control, you will become more proactive, reducing feelings of anxiety and helplessness. This helps you achieve small goals and gradually build long-term success. 2. People who focus on the uncontrollable. On the contrary, there are people who are often caught up in things they cannot control, such as other people's opinions, luck, or external circumstances. They often feel dissatisfied, blaming fate or others when things don't go as expected. They are easily stressed and feel trapped because they cannot change things that are out of reach. These people often waste energy complaining and worrying, instead of spending time and effort improving things that can change. This not only makes them lose control of their lives, but also makes them always live in a spiral of disappointment. 3. Don't blame others. When faced with failure or difficulty, blaming others may provide a temporary sense of security, but it does not help you progress. On the contrary, this makes you lose the ability to take responsibility for your life. If you can't control other people's actions, then control your reactions. True maturity comes from taking responsibility for your own failures and successes. When you accept that you are responsible for your life, you will have the power to change it. Instead of blaming, ask yourself, what else can I do to improve the situation? Or what lessons can I learn? These questions will help you find solutions instead of indulging in feelings of failure. 4. There's always someone harder than you. When we face difficulties, it is easy to feel that we are the unhappiest person in the world. However, The truth is that there is always someone out there who is suffering much greater pain than you. Realize this not to compare and downplay your own pain, but to remind that every problem has a solution. When you know that there are people who are resilient to worse situations, you will have more strength to face your challenges. Look at those who have overcome adversity. You will see that they do not complain, do not blame. They focus on what they can control and take small steps to overcome difficulties. This will inspire you to keep your spirits up and keep trying. 5. Mastering your mind. First steps to master your life. Self-control is not just about controlling actions, but also about controlling thoughts and emotions. When you train your mind to be calm, you will not be easily influenced by external factors. This equanimity helps you have a clearer view of every situation, and from there, make wise, solution-oriented decisions instead of drowning in negative thoughts. Self- Mastery also involves not letting emotions dictate actions. Emotions such as anger, jealousy, or disappointment only make you lose your insight and easily lead to wrong decisions. Learn to control your emotions, identify them, and choose to react positively and to your advantage. Life is a mixture of possible and uncontrollable factors. The secret to living a positive and successful life is to focus on what is within your reach and accept what is out of control. Don't blame others. Don't consider yourself a victim of circumstances. Always take responsibility. Control yourself and work towards improving every day. You may not be able to control everything, but you can completely control how you react and live positively every day. Quote, TT, be jealous, journey to find peace and happiness. From within, jealousy is a very natural human emotion, but if left unchecked, it can have negative effects not only on personal life, but also on surrounding relationships. Instead of letting jealousy take over your mind, learn to transform it into positive energy for personal development. Here are the reasons and ways to stop being jealous, thereby living a lighter and happier life. Understand that everyone has their own journey. Each person in life has their own unique path and goals. The successes of others do not mean you fail. It is important for you to realize that each individual is facing unique challenges that you may not see. Instead of comparing yourself to others, focus on your path and try every day to achieve your personal goals. Focus on the good things you already have. Jealousy often comes from feeling deprived, but this is often a misconception. Stop and reflect on what you've got, from family, health, friendships, to the successes you've achieved. Focusing on gratitude will help you realize that your life is complete and worth appreciating in its own way. Realizing jealousy is just a temporary emotion. Jealousy is often a temporary emotion that appears when you compare yourself to others. However, if you know how to adjust and don't let this emotion affect your behavior, it will gradually disappear. Look at jealousy as a natural human emotion, but don't let it dominate your decisions and actions. Transform jealousy into a driver of development. Instead of letting jealousy hold you back, turn it into motivation to grow. See other people's successes as a source of inspiration and motivation for you to strive harder in life. Set personal goals and commit to working to achieve them. Remember that your success will come when you work hard and constantly learn. Practice gratitude and compassion. Gratitude not only helps you focus on the good things in life, but also helps you develop compassion for others. When you are grateful for what you have, you feel less jealous of others. Congratulate others' success sincerely and believe that their joy does not diminish your value. Accept yourself and your own journey Jealousy often comes from feelings of low self-esteem or lack of confidence. It's important to accept that you also have your own values and that your development journey is unlike anyone else's. Learn to love yourself and believe that you are on the right path to achieving good things in life. Create a positive living environment. Your living environment can affect your emotions and thoughts. Try to surround yourself with positive people who encourage and support you. Stay away from people or situations that easily make you feel jealous or self-conscious. When you live in a positive environment, jealousy will easily disappear, and you will find peace in life. Understand that success is not measured only by money or fame. In modern society, many people define success by money, fame, or recognition from others. However, real success is not always measured by external factors. It could be peace of mind, joy from simple things, or a sense of pride in what you have achieved in your personal life. When you change the way you perceive success, jealousy will no longer have a place. Learn to forgive yourself. Sometimes, jealousy comes from not forgiving our past mistakes or failures. Remember, no one is perfect, and everyone has unwanted turns in life. Forgiving yourself and focusing on what you can do in the present will help you overcome feelings of jealousy and look forward to a more positive future. Jealousy is a natural emotion, but if you know how to control and transform it, you can turn it into a source of positive energy for personal development. Remember that everyone's life is different, and the most important thing is to appreciate your own journey, grow from within, and not let jealousy obscure the simple joys in life. Living